everyone except one guy
They
yesterday.
emptied everybody up. Yeah, they did.
So I mean,
I know.
obviously Kansas City saw something.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like Kansas City is gonna win and Detroit's gonna win.
You think they're gonna win those
That's
series?
that's my picks for those series.
Okay. That's what you think is gonna happen now.
My guy, my team is gone from
Who'd you pick to come out of the American League?
Orioles.
Okay,
They had
you're rebooting.
they had Burns going
Yeah.
game one,
Yeah, you're rebooting here.
so I don't have a pick for the American League.
All right, so that's your
So
new pick.
I don't really care.
Okay, gotcha.
So I'm going with Detroit and Kansas City, two
Right.
wildcard teams.
Hey, let me back up a second here, and talk about what the heck's going on here. Is that what I want? No, is that what I want? That's not what I want. I think it's Tuesday. All right, so going this, the Padre Dodger game.
Yeah,
They have Bueller going up against Michael King. Bueller doesn't have. I don't think he's pitched this postseason, obviously, because
Yeah.
first round. Michael King is 1-0 with pitched 7 innings, 0 ERA. So he obviously pitched very well in his outing in the wild card.
really.
Yeah, he did a hell of a job pitching for them in the first round. So same question in the National League for you.
So
Who's got to win tonight?
tonight, oh
At the
man,
Mets, at the Padres. Who needs to win?
I think the Mets have to win
Hmm?
just to grab a 2-1 lead because they don't. I'm not saying that they don't have a deep team. If you look at the Phillies, you know everybody on the field. You basically do.
Yeah.
Like, you have Schwarber, Castellanos, Trey Turner, Harper, Ramos, Muto.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Like, you know how they're going to build the team every time.
Yeah.
So, I feel like the Mets have to grab game 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the pressure on the Dodgers
Oh.
because, again, you saw how free and loose the Padres are playing.
Yeah. I mean, and quite honestly,
When you buy a team, when you spend
yeah.
$1 billion on
Right.
2 players,
Yeah.
and yeah, they may be performing, but when you have probably the best 3 guys,
So you're saying okay? So
I
because
don't
of-
know how if Freeman's playing or
because
not.
because of the super team aspect. You're saying that there's pressure on them.
Obviously, there's pressure on that team.
Yeah. You know, I would agree with that because I think even if the Padres were to lose tonight, I think the Padres can grab a win in LA in Game 5 if they win
Oh,
Game
yeah.
4, obviously.
I mean,
I think they can. I mean, they were a few plays away from actually being up 2-0.
yeah,
If they had a little better pitching, let's say, in the first game, right? You had a 3-0 lead, a 5-3 lead.
like I don't know if Freeman's playing or not
Yeah,
because I forget what happened.
I'm not sure he came into this with. I don't know if he heard it in before or at the end of the season or whatever it was. But I saw him feel the ball. One of the first 2 games, but I mean he was limping noticeably to first base. That's like that's you can't have a guy out there defensively. You know he's a very good first baseman. But that's going to hinder them.
Yeah.
The team.
A huge.
Right. So, can you? I don't even know. They put Max Muncy on it first. There's not even a concept of Ohtani playing first base, and Freeman, let's say, if he could hit.
The thing is,
DHing possibly, right?
Like, Ohtani can probably easily play first base.
Yeah, I don't know where he takes. When he was with the Angels, did he play any position?
No.
He DH'd
DH'd.
and then he pitched.
I mean, he could play outfield.
Right.
But I don't know how much he did that.
Yeah, and I'm just wondering what he does, like pregame, like his reps. Does he go and shag flies? Does he take ground balls at first base? We know the guy's athletic as hell. He can probably do whatever the hell he wants, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, both those series are 1-1, and the Phillies and Mets. So I'm guessing, Logan, this isn't Eastern time, so it's a 4:08 start. Is what it is. So we'll have that game at 4:08, and then the Dodgers Padres at 8:08 on the West Coast.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
Anything else on the playoffs?
No. I mean, I feel like the playoffs are really exciting. You can see what the playoff teams have that I'm just going to bring it to the Cubs to see what the Cubs don't have.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot of that don't give up kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, they have a hell of a lot of starting pitching.
What I kind of noticed, yes, what I took note of the other day, or yesterday actually, watching the Royals, is whatever you want to call it, clutch hitting, situational hitting.
Yep.
I saw them come up with big hits when they needed hits. Okay, and that didn't seem to always jive with the Cubs all the time, right?
Yeah.
Maybe looking to do too much. Sometimes you just got to put a ball in play, not a base hit. You don't have to knock it out of the ballpark. Whatever. But just a key, well placed base hit will do a lot for your team.
Yeah,
right?
just
And
hit it the other way.
And I think that's what I've been noticing with these teams. I mean, just like that at bat that kid had for Detroit against Clase. I mean, he kept battling, and like he wasn't catching up. I don't know why he went out from his fastball. He was late, right? Follow up, and then he tried to throw these sliders inside, right? And he was hitting them.
He threw like 3 right in a row.
Yeah, and he hung in there, and it just shows how good these guys are. A guy like Clase, yeah, he missed his spot by a lot, but because he did, that ball got hit hard.
He should have bounced it.
Yeah, and it was a 2-2 count.
Yeah.
He had a pitch to play with. He had an open base, right?
Yep.
And it just shows like how good these guys are when they're locked in. Like they can look to a certain part of the plate and see it and just make it happen.
Yeah, I think he blacked out.
That's what he said.
Yeah, I mean...
He said he hit it and he blacked out. Like, really, dude? He blacked out?
But, yeah, I mean, playoffs are exciting. I don't really have anything else on the playoffs.
I do not either.
Alright, so, close it off here. If you guys want to email our email at cubsfamily24@gmail.com. You can more than welcome to do that. But if you don't, you can always download us, like us, and follow us. Go Cubs.